Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown.
Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and today I'm back with another one of those how do I do that techniques. And today we're doing faux fabric. So I've made this card using the stitched rectangle dies and the Ornate style cling mount stamp set, which is in the 2020-2021 annual catalogue, but it's available now. And I've also used Stampin' Up watercolor pencils in various colours, and I choose to keep all mine in a wood mount stamp case. And the white on the flowers is with this Stampin' Chalk marker, which is available now. So all the products I'm using today are available in my online store, and I'd love you to shop with me. So without further ado, we'll get started. Now, I've already die cut, well, I've stamped and coloured my image and die cut using the rectangle, stitched rectangle dies. Now, you need to come in and give your card a bit of distressing along the edges, and just use your scissors. And it's quite easy because you want it to look a bit like the edge of fabric. So just come in and distress all the edges, and you can cut right into it if you want, or you can just leave it barely distressed. And then we're going to run it through the Big Shot with an embossing folder and then see how that looks. Alright, so then you just need to grab a Stampin' Spritzer with water in it. Make sure you've got the nozzle facing the right way and just give it a light spritz. Now this helps the fibres break down a bit when you put it through your die cutting machine. Now I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine and just using Big Shot platform, and this time I'm using the subtle 3D or dynamic embossing folder, and I'm just going to put, now you need to make sure it's got the Stampin' Up on the top and it's straight. That looks pretty straight, so put that in your die cutting machine with a clear plate and just run it through. Folder is good for this technique because it does look a bit like the grain of your fabric. So if I bring that up closer, you'll be able to see. Now you might want to go back and do a bit more distressing on your edges while the die's a little bit damp, card's a little bit damp, and it just gives it that great sort of torn fabric edge to it. And that's really all there is to faux fabric. So stamp your image, die cut it or cut it out. Now the layering ovals, circles and rectangles work well with this technique. It's just or squares, just one of those didn't fit this image, so that's why I used the stitched rectangles. So there I've got my faux fabric piece, and I'm just going to add it to a piece of basic black, which I've also die cut with the stitched rectangles. Alright, and I've got a piece of Bumblebee cardstock, which is a new 2020 to 2022 in colour, and just going to take the backings off the dimensionals and add it to the card front. And I'm going to add it towards the top so I can put a ribbon on the bottom. There we go. And I've got my This is the, it's the white linen out of the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. So it's the white linen one out of that combo pack. And we're just going to add glue dot. And I've tied a multi-loop bow. Just going to add it to the corner there. And then I do like to come in and add a couple of extra glue dots under the loops, just to make sure it sticks and stays there for a good amount of time. Alright, and I've already done the inside of the card with Whisper White. I've also used one of the images from Ornate Style, and I've just coloured that with the watercolor pencils. So that's how you do the faux fabric technique. All these products are available in my online store, and I'd love you to shop with me. Thanks so much for stopping by today, and I hope to see you again next week for another one of those How Do I Do That technique videos. Bye for now.
And doing what we love.